Holiday shopping time is upon us. Do not panic. I can help you. Jess can help you. You're going to go to Uncommon Goods. They're here to make your holiday shopping stress-free. They scour the globe for remarkable, unique gifts for everyone on your list. I've already told you about tons of the things I bought, but I just got, for a dinner party I'm going to, these Italian olive wood aperitivo bowls. I feel like she's going to use them for like a little girl dinner situation. They're hand-carved and really cute, and you can put olives in some and little snackies in others. And you know I love that they're handcrafted. Where can you go to a website that ships to you so easily, but everything's handcrafted? Uncommon Goods.
Well, when you shop at Uncommon Goods, you are supporting artists, like you said, and small independent businesses. These fine products are made in small batches, so you want to shop now before they're going to sell out this holiday season, like those little bowls. I bet you those are going to be gone soon. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the U.S. And they have the most meaningful, out-of-the-ordinary gifts everywhere. From art to jewelry to kitchen, gen, home, and bar, Uncommon Goods has something for everybody. You're not going to find lackluster gifts that you could find just about anywhere.
Nope. That's why to get 15% off your next gift. That's right. You're getting 15% off your next holiday gift. Go to uncommongoods.com/fatmascara. That's uncommongoods.com/fatmascara for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommongoods/fatmascara. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. Hey everyone, it's Jen. Are you self-employed like me? I know a lot of you are, so I wanted to tell you about Adesso 360. It's the first tool that helps self-employed individuals who have been impacted by COVID receive their FFCRA tax credits. That's right. If you are self-employed, you're likely eligible for tax credits thanks to the Families First Coronavirus Response Act. So how do you get this money? You go to ffcrarelief.com and use Adesso Capital's portal. It's the first tech platform to automatically calculate tax credits and amend tax returns without requiring financial data such as your actual tax returns. I don't know about you, but I don't want to have to go try and find an accountant who's familiar with this particular tax credit or spend hours of my own time gathering paperwork and trying to file for tax credits by myself. Why not see if there are tax credits waiting for you? Check your eligibility to see how much you could get back. Visit ffcrarelief.com and use the code FATMASCARA to save 10% off of processing fees. That's ffcrarelief.com and use the code FATMASCARA for 10% off processing fees.
Okay, everyone, this holiday season, you're going to give the gift of good advice. I mean, is that not priceless? You know who I like to get my good advice from? None other than RuPaul. The masterclass I watched with RuPaul still sits with me. I mean, wow, what a force. And you know who else was great? Chris Voss, power negotiator. Oh my gosh.
That's a great gift to give. Masterclass is meaningful for you and anyone on your list because both of you can learn from the best to become your best. Who doesn't want that? Whether you're watching Masterclass on TV, listening in audio mode, in the app, or on their site, the quality speaks for itself. It's like Masterclass instructors are your own personal mentors, and they help you reach the next level, like Jess and I did. Think about this. How much would it cost to take a one-on-one class from RuPaul? Like hundreds or thousands of dollars. With them, like hundreds of thousands.
$700.
It's possible. With a Masterclass annual membership, it's $10 a month. Memberships start at $120 a year for unlimited access to one-on-one classes with all 180 Masterclass instructors. You know who I'm loving or loved and still love? Brandon McMillan teaches dog training. He had this tip. It was so good. I taught Wolfgang how to stay by doing it in the corner of a room. So he couldn't run away in another direction.
That's smart.
And then once he learned it in the corner of the room, now he can do the stay command elsewhere. And it's all because of Brandon McMillan and Masterclass.
So this holiday season, you're going to give one annual membership and you're going to get one free at masterclass.com/fatmascara. Right now, you can get 2 memberships for the price of one at masterclass.com/fatmascara. Masterclass.com/fatmascara. Offer terms apply. Welcome to Fat Mascara. Hi, I'm Jess. What's going on?
Hi, everyone. I'm Jen Sullivan. Welcome to Fat Mascara, our beauty podcast.
So it's almost Thanksgiving.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. We're thankful for you, though I just looked up where our listeners are, and I would say 40% of you do not live in a country that celebrates Thanksgiving. No, maybe 30%. So Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrate. But we're thankful for you.
Global takeover. Fat Mascara. Who knew? Who knew when I was born that I would be talking to Australians and Nordic people?
Hi, everyone. Jess is back. I'm feeling groovy. How was your trip?
It was amazing. Feeling groovy, very Austin Powers. I was in London for some time. I was in Amsterdam for some time, having a wonderful time with family and friends. And I have to tell you, I feel rejuvenated.
Yeah, not immediate family, right? This was like solo trip to visit family, correct?
Yeah, I went by myself on a solo trip, and it was great.
It was just time.
Yeah, it was great.
You had some beauty adventures.
Yeah, well, first of all, just shout out. Last time I went to Amsterdam, I went to the store and I shouted it out. But I have to shout it out again because it's so good. I made my trip to Baba Sue in Amsterdam. It's the best beauty store. I put it on our Instagram when I went. God, I love it. Okay, so I don't know who's doing the Baba Sue buying, but they have the most amazing fragrance selection. I'm sure if you live in Amsterdam, you know it. If you take a trip there, please go check it out. They have the most amazing fragrance selection. My only complaint is that they stack them really high. So it's like if you need to get like a librarian's, like old-timey librarian shelf. That's what like a ladder. I felt like I needed that. They had fragrances I'd never heard of. Oh my gosh, it's just a gorgeous shop. Okay. Then in London, I had the extreme privilege. This is like such a hyped new space. So the OWO Hotel, the Old War Offices, go check this place out. It's a new hotel. It's the Raffles Hotel. You know, Raffles is a global chain. When I say chain, that sounds down market. It's not a chain. It's not like a Wendy's or a Holiday Inn, but it's a global hotel brand.
We got you.
Okay. They have the new Guerlain. I remember I said Guerlain. My boss almost slapped me across the... Guerlain. I was like, there's a Guerlain event tonight. Guerlain. Okay. The new Guerlain spa at the new OWO Hotel. That is what I want to talk to you about, but I kind of like that is just part of the experience. I mean, I could spend an hour here talking to you about this hotel. This space is a historical building, which may sound kind of sacrilege. Like, why is a hotel in this old historical building? But what they have done is restored this building in the way that a government project would. So respect to what they have done. They have kept the details of this building. Like Churchill used to walk down the staircase and rub the nose.
To get his orchid serum facial.
No, I'm being serious. I really love, we talk about like beauty here, but like it's also culture. This is like a culture vulture historical moment. I love history. And when I go to a city, I want to do I get on the hop on, hop off bus tours. I ask about the buildings. Like Jeff and I, we went to Churchill's war rooms together. Like we went to England last time. I love this kind of stuff.
These are not in the particular
No,
building.
that's down the road.
Right.
That's down the road.
Right. This was the war offices.
Yeah, but it's not just like other leaders have spent time in this building. But they kept the staircase intact where Churchill would rub the nose of the lions, and you could see the lion's nose completely rubbed out. Downstairs, where the Guerlain Spa, which is absolutely stunning, is where spies would stay and do their work. So I was like, okay, I'm getting a treatment in the spa room, but they kept everything intact. Where a lot of other builders, which we know and we certainly have seen.
Well, what did it look like inside the espionage central of
the spa rooms didn't have evidence of spy stuff.
But what was it like?
It was cavernous. It was dark. It was moody. I put some pictures on our Instagram.
Well, we're an audio medium, so you're going to have to walk us through it. Dark, cavernous, moody.
Dark and cavernous, moody, elegant.
What did it smell like?
It smelled like Guerlain. Beautiful products. Smelled like the honey line. But let's go back upstairs for a second. Upstairs, original flooring. You could see where, talk about the flooring, it was one of the first buildings to have telephone wiring. They kept where you could see all the original telephone wiring was. A lot of other builders might have just smashed it all up and just been like, all right, here comes the new hotel, plippity plop.
Wait, did you stay at the hotel?
No, I could not. No, I wasn't staying at the
you just
hotel.
were touring around after your Guerlain experience.
Yes, they have historical tours. You can have a cocktail at the bar, the restaurants. They have the old gas lamps like sitting right there inside. They brought them from outside inside the hotel. So listen, the hotel is a luxury. Let's not be confused here. But what I love about hotels and about buildings like this is even if you're not staying at the hotel, you can come in, have a cup of tea, have a tour.
Of course.
And just enjoy it. So I really loved this experience. I had an incredible time. And gosh, the spa treatment was phenomenal, but it was just the whole overall experience.
What treatment did you get?
Funny you ask. I had a tailor-made, whatever was right for you. So I could have got something off the menu, but I got the how are you feeling? What's going on? And I said, honestly, I've been having a lot of migraines, and I was like, I don't want it to be poked and prodded. I don't want anything aggressive.
Don't be enfleurage of my sinuses right now, please.
I said, I just want something relaxing. And Jen, I don't know about you. I'm being far less aggressive with my skin. I'm doing a lot of products that do a whole lot of nothing lately. No,
I don't need an acid. I'm not in an active mode.
No, I'm doing products that, and this is where a lot of the wind is blowing right now in the product market. Products that are comfort, zero actives, a whole lot of nothing.
The backlash to the backlash because we all burnt our friggin' skin barriers off with all that 10%, 15%, 20% glycolic.
But I think my skin's never looked better. And I think there's something
funny,
to
isn't
that.
it? The less you do, the better your skin looks. LOL.
There's a brand called Less right now, Lesse, and it's
of course
Less.
There's a brand.
No, but it's
of course somebody marketed it.
But it's a great brand. But it's I said to this woman, I was like, put your tools away.
She's like, I'll bring them back out for the 14-year-olds because they want the 7 steps and all the acids and whatever. Well, it's so funny.
It was a great facial. And then I got a history tour. And I left feeling great. Then I went and got a nice walk, got a sandwich in the mist.
It's turning into Jess's daily travel blog.
It was the best trip ever.
I'm glad you had fun. We missed you.
I missed you guys too. I couldn't wait to tell you about this hotel. So what did I miss? I know I missed Pam.
Yes. Pamela Christiani.
Pamela, sorry. Yeah. I was just too little overly familiar there.
I know, Pam. We know her so well. I think she did an amazing job. It was so fun having her as my guest co-host. And then, of course, as we discussed on last week, I revisited Cindy Barshop and Linda Evangelista. And then here we are. We're ready to get back into the swing of things, aren't we?
Fantastic.
Okay. You bring in the news?
I'm bringing the news.
All right, let's do it. Wait, before we do the news, you just misted. What did you just mist everywhere?
Oh, I did miss. It was in my fridge in the summer, and now it's transitioned to the desk. The Red Flower Rose Camellia Plum Soft Water Mist. Again, not aggressive. It's just it's for that
Emperor's New Clothes, water on my face. Red Flower. I haven't heard about Red Flower. Is that the one with the 3 red dots as the logo? I haven't heard about that brand in a minute.
It doesn't have the 3 red dots. I don't know if it used to. I don't know. It's just Red Flower Japan.
You just wanted to refresh your face a little bit before you did your news?
Yes. Yeah. I just felt like I needed a little something.
Mm-hmm.
just pep me up.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to kick it off with, I'm hoping a little bit of a crowd pleaser. It's going to be either a crowd pleaser or an eye roller. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't get real-time crowd reactions on the podcast.
You'll get mine.
Okay. Adele has filed a trademark for launching beauty products.
She's like, is it an eye roller or a crowd pleaser?
Okay. It's looking like an edit of eyeliner.
It's going to have eyeliner. That's what my first thought was. Well, it better have a damned black wing eyeliner. It better be good.
Okay. Lipstick, eyeshadow, body lotions, perfume. Now,
are we going to get an album to go with this? Come on now, Adele.
I don't know. This is all I know about it.
I'll wait and see. At this point, we still doing this? Is this still the way forward, celebrities? I don't know.
An eyeliner makes sense for sure, right?
Yes. But also, strike when the iron's hot. I feel like she should have Like, why didn't we get this 10 years ago? I don't know.
Do you remember when Troy Sirotte was on our show a billion years ago? Like,
oh my God, yeah, that was an early episode.
I remember when Troy said that he did her makeup. This is when she first started.
Yes.
And she loved his autographique eyeliner, which, by the way, is one of my favorite. If I had to choose my favorite liner for like doing a winged look, which I'm, by the way, not very good at, I would choose his.
Sirotte Beauty Autographique.
Mm-hmm. It's a Japanese style eyeliner. And it's just, the point is so sharp. It's not a felt tip. It's not like a pen.
Is it liquid?
It's liquid, and it's like very fine. I guess that's my
like
point.
It's
a
tiny pointy spatula drags the liner.
I don't know if it's a spatula. It's like a little, I guess
but
it's
not
a tiny
felt,
brush.
so it's not waiting for the ink to flow. Got it. All right. Oh, good
But
to know.
I remember he said he used that on her.
If she liked it, maybe she sent that off to her lab and said, copy this.
Maybe.
I'll put my name on it. We'll see. All right, so she's filed. Welcome, Adele.
I'm waiting to see. I have a wait and see approach. All right. Hey, Jen, did you hear that Harry Styles buzzed his head?
It's so funny. I've been talking about boys' hairstyles a lot this week. Go on.
Yeah, Jen was just talking to me offline about all the boys in her neighborhood.
I'll talk about it offline. Every teenage boy in my neighborhood has that little Muppet haircut, is what I call it. It's you guys know what it is. It's like the soft curl, and it sort of falls down from the crown of their head, and there's
Shaggy.
no discernible part. Yeah, it's
no
just
discernible
like
part. Yeah,
it's just like all bang. It's like if you took a Beatles bowl cut, but like gave it a soft body wave perm. Is that a good description? Sort of shorter in the back, though. You guys know what we're talking about. It's
yeah,
like
I
every
do.
freaking dude on TikTok and YouTube and every gamer looks like this, but not Harry Styles.
No, he's setting a new trend. Searches for buzz cut hair at the time that we're recording this have risen 158% worldwide, and Harry Styles' hair produced a 205% increase in searches. By the time you're listening to this, many of you probably know that a picture of him surfaced in the crowd of him and his girlfriend, and like he had this buzz cut hair, but it was like he hadn't formally announced it, so everyone was like, wait, Harry buzzed his hair?
Sorry, did he need to issue a press release about his haircut?
I think that's like the expectation from some of his fans.
Okay, yeah, especially because he's into beauty. He has a beauty line. Like his appearance is part of his art.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Which brings me to my next point. He's just launched his first foray into fragrances.
I know. You were in London where they were, aren't they at Selfridges first or something? I can't even remember. I know they were in Europe first, and I was just like, I want to get my hands on them.
Well, now they're available in New York. They have a pop-up in the city.
Whoopsie, missed that. Good thing I listen to Fat Mascara and get the news.
They have a pop-up in Soho. There are 3 fragrances: Closeness, Rivulets, and Bright, Hot. I love that name.
Bright, Hot.
Bright,
Ooh.
Hot. Okay. I mean, I have to say there's not too many names in fragrance that surprise me anymore. But I like Harry setting a new paradigm shift.
Ooh, the comma is interesting to me. Why did we put that in there?
The word nerd in me is just loving that. Bright, hot.
I feel like that's a headline I would have done on like a beauty feature in the back pages. I was like, and then I'd have to explain it to my editor. It's a play on white hot. Get it? Like every bad headline I came up with that I had to explain. And then I was like, well, maybe that's not a good one because nobody gets it but me.
Oh, God. I remember those kind of conversations. So uncomfortable. So embarrassing. So
the amount of time I've spent in my life coming up with 2-word headlines for beauty features, can't get that time back.
Well, here's the thing. The good news is it'll never happen again. So there you go.
Nobody wants a headline like that. They were not SEO friendly, let me tell you.
Here's who did it. I'll give you one guess. Who do you think created the fragrances?
Jerome Epinette.
You got it. Ding, ding, ding. You win $500.
I didn't even know it, but I just guessed because he does all the best. Yeah.
So very exciting. Get down to Soho if you're in New York. Speaking of, if you're in New York, I hate to be very New York-centric, but there's just a lot of activity happening, guys. It's the holidays. It is a very heavy fragrance season. And by the way, this is very heavy fragrance news. I'm just giving you a heads up if you're not interested in fragrances.
It's Jess's news, and we're just living in it. Keep going.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is the coolest thing. Nest New York. Mazel tov. This is big, okay? They have teamed up with the Fifth Avenue Association to scent the avenue. Yes, scent Fifth Avenue with their best-selling holiday fragrance from November 24th through the end of the year. Yes, they're scenting Fifth Avenue. How freaking cool is that?
Do you think our former guest, and I can't remember her name right now, had helped with this to scent an entire avenue?
Ding, 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 ding. Caroline Fabregas? Yes, from Scent Marketing. You win another $500 in Fat Mascara box. 150 lighted Christmas trees, okay? They're going to line the avenue sidewalks from 46th to 61st. That is a primo piece of real estate. Yes, I said Fifth Avenue, so I guess I'm being redundant here. But you're covering all the major stores, guys, okay? If you're not in New York, if you've never been to New York before, you're hitting all the big touristy.
Walking from Rockefeller Center in the tree up to Central Park. End of story.
Okay.
There you go. Through a winter wonderland that smells of Nest fragrances.
Yep, you're going to be walking by all these lit Christmas trees that are going to be misting scent diffusers every few tree clusters to push out the scent of holiday, which has pomegranate, pine, cloves, cinnamon, and mandarin orange. P.S. I've got my little, now it looks so like dinky in comparison. I got my little holiday scent diffuser in my house right now.
What happened to those little clementines with the cloves we all used to make for the holidays? Remember that was like a classic kid project?
It was a kid project.
You'd stud the little tiny clementine with 1,000,000 cloves, put it on a ribbon, and then you'd be like, Mom, look what I made you for the holidays. And your mom would be like, this thing's going to be moldy in 2 seconds. Thanks. Do you remember those? I'm so excited to go walk up Fifth Avenue and experience that. And also I know a lot of people visit the city during the holidays, and what a fun holiday treat.
I wonder how they're going to message that. That's the one thing that I'm a little confused about. Like
the businesswoman in dress is like, oh, now what's the marketing payoff? Are we got an ROI on the scent
like
diffusion?
How are they going to say like, because people are going to be like, it smells amazing.
I bet there'll be like little signage, like scent brought to you by whatever.
Because you're going to want to take that home as a souvenir.
That scent only second to when you walk by the it's a New York City thing. Maybe they do this in other cities, but like you walk by the cellar of the Christmas trees because we don't have cars here. So, and that smell of like cement sidewalk with a pine tree resting on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, completely.
Such a New York smell.
What about like the nut guys?
Oh, I'm glad you brought this up. I almost said, thank God they didn't put in a chestnut note because that has never been my steez. Like I don't,
really?
Like I know that's like a Christmas smell of New York, but I don't love those. And every time I get them, I want to like them more. I like the snacktivity of it all. I like opening a chestnut, but the smell is too gourmand and toasty for me.
But don't you think a tourist like would love to buy like, okay, I like my nut guy. I'm going to get a nut guy candle at the Nut Man.
Nut guy candle, Christmas tree guy. Why are we gendering this? I don't know. But yes, I'm there with you. We want those smells. Like it's New York in a little, yeah. Oh, exciting.
Quick interlude, and this is not SponCon. They did not pay for my ticket or anything. And by the way, it was like a small fortune. I went to the Color Factory with Jeff and Lake this past weekend.
Yes, I saw.
They had an amazing exhibit, and it was scents of the city. And it was like, in the Willy Wonka, Charlie Chocolate Factory, they like are going around the wall. It's like the snozzberry tastes like snozzberry, and like they're licking the wall. It was like that, but you smell it. So it was exactly what you're saying. Like the trees, it was like yellow taxi cab, Rockaway Beach, nut guy, chewing gum.
What's yellow taxi cab? It smelled like exhaust.
I think it was like exhaust, yeah.
Okay.
It was like a piece of mesh on the wall, and then behind it was like tissue, almost like dryer sheets, and it was infused with the scent.
I love that. I love a multi-sensorial experience.
It was really, I was thinking about you because there was a lot of synesthesia kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was even like sounds that were like colors. But I was thinking this is a lot like that. They could do a lot of cross-marketing kind of.
Look at her trying to sell it. What about for the love of the art and the people in the city, Jess?
No.
Somebody's been in business too long.
It was at the Color Factory. It was really just very fun. Like really like the cotton candy one.
Of course.
Yeah, it was really fun. Anyway, back to the news. Okay, Color Factory one was over. By the way, I did think it was going to be just a Money Pit ripoff, and it was actually the most fun thing. And we could not pull ourselves away. It was fun. It was wonderful. Okay. Hey, Jen, you have a young stepson. Is he into Roblox? What do you know about Roblox?
I've watched him play it. It's not his favorite thing, but he's moved on he's a Mario head right now.
Okay, I don't really understand Roblox, but I know it's important.
He also liked Minecraft better. He was always more into Minecraft than Roblox, but.
Okay. Well, I know it's really important because I know beauty brands are trying to get in on it. If e.l.f. is into it, I know it's important. Okay? So e.l.f. just opened a shop inside Roblox, if I'm even saying that.
Yeah. Have you ever watched someone
I watched
in the
it
world?
Online. No, I watched it to prepare for this news.
And what was your take?
It looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of like role-playing games and the e.l.f. shop is really colorful. So I know if I were 12 years old, I'd be into it.
Yeah, it makes me think of like Inez Alpha was telling us like, okay, well, we know that the beauty brands are going into virtual reality and video games for marketing, obviously, but can you do stuff in there besides?
Okay, so users can choose from 4 shops, which are all related to e.l.f. Cosmetics products. And like if I were 12 years old, I'm sure I'd be super into this because I would definitely be buying a lot of e.l.f. They have the Big Mood recording studio, and that's named after Mascara. The Power Rip climbing gym.
Okay. There's activities tied to a product.
Yeah, there's
here's the product. I like that better, especially if it's like mostly kids who are playing Roblox.
It's tied to the stuff. And I think this is actually cool.
I'm such a cynic. I'm over here like.
No, I think it's great. You're creating your own experience. And the reason why they're doing this is they're trying to help. I mean, obviously they're trying to help their brand, but they're trying to help young players develop hard and soft skill sets needed for the future jobs market. And that all makes sense to me. This is all Roblox is all very entrepreneurial. Mm-hmm. And e.l.f. wants to align themselves with that. A poll from Bazaar Voice found that 62% of Gen Zs either are or intend to become entrepreneurs. All right, Jen, later I have to go to CVS and
I feel like
that's a hard pivot.
The whole episode is literally your like vlog.
It's all right. Well,
I'm here for it. You're one of my best friends. I'm loving every second. But
am I still delivering you the news?
You are. That's true.
Okay.
Tell me more about your upcoming CVS trip.
But I know that I have to pack in a little extra time because I'm going to have somebody come unlock
whatever
the deodorant,
yes,
the ice cream, and the razors. Well, the same experience might await some folks when they go to Sephora. Sephora will be locking up their fragrances. Why? They're dealing with what many other retailers are coping with right now, and that is serious theft. I'm not talking about picking up 1 or 2 things. I'm not talking about somebody putting maybe an eyeshadow pan in their pocket or...
No, it's large scale, like swipe an arm through, smash and grab kind of
Smash and
vibes.
grab, baby. Okay.
I know, because when I comb the news for beauty stories every week, a lot of them are related to large thefts of fragrance, usually being a high-ticket item.
Exactly. Fragrances are a very high-ticket item. When I was looking this week, I saw 2 stories on Sephora. One, somebody in Alabama, like getting away with over $10,000 worth of merchandise. And then this huge story going around about how Sephora will be locking up fragrances. I mean, saying organized crime makes me think we're talking about
I was
the
going to say, there's
Godfather.
fencers that will then buy those. And when you guys are buying from non-authorized sellers online, know that you are buying stuff that has been shoplifted from retailers. That's why it's half the price that you'd be paying at the retailer. Just saying. Your morals, your choice, but like, yeah.
Well, here's also what was crazy. I also read that sometimes the stuff that gets stolen gets, I don't know how often this happens, but gets back into the legal market.
Sold back into, I know.
Yeah.
Especially with small distributors, because they obviously get it to the retailers. They might buy stolen merchandise to sell back to the damn retailer that had it stolen in the first place. Oh, it's not chic experience to have locked up products, though.
No, but I mean, they have to do what they have to do, and they also want to create, and I appreciate this, they want to create a safe environment for the people who work there and their security guards.
Absolutely, that's a big part of it. We've both worked retail. You become like, you're like, I have to do everything. Like, I'm theft protection, I'm psychological. There's so many levels to being a retail associate. Whew.
This is me saying this. I'm not speaking, nobody told me this, but I'm sure a lot of the people don't want to, like, if this is happening, they're not going to like confront somebody who is...
No, when people stole from the store that I worked at in Philadelphia, Douglas Perfumery, I was just like, bye. I mean, I like pointed it out, and we had a theft person on site that stood near the door, and he didn't do damn nothing half the time. But anyway, you don't want to put yourself in harm's way.
Exactly.
For a bottle of perfume.
Right. So this is
interesting. I wonder when we're going to start seeing that roll out.
Yeah. The world is changing, and these are becoming more and more common, these large scale thefts. So anyway, just thought you guys should know. And then finally, in more pleasant fragrance news, remember when makeup master classes were all the buzz?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm really happy to see a fragrance master class happening, and it's with the delightful Jo Malone. Scentbird is doing that. So you know what Scentbird is, right? They're a fragrance subscription company. So they're announcing their first ever interactive virtual fragrance workshop, Scentbird Academy. So Jo Malone is doing a class called How to Use Scent to Enrich Your Life. Jen, I'm actually thinking of taking it because
let's take the class. That sounds amazing. When is it? How do we sign up?
So you just sign up by going to scentbird.com. I think it's $50 or $40 or something. It's not too prohibitive. But do you remember when we had her on the show many, many moons ago? And she was describing her fragrance. It was like a suede fragrance.
Oh, a suede. Okay, keep going.
She was talking, it was like some kind of suede fragrance. I'm forgetting. But I remember her talking about the purple sky, the Montana sky, and her horse. And I just was so taken out of I had an out-of-body experience. And I just felt she was speaking a new language. And I've noticed since we had that conversation with her, people are so much more open to learning about fragrance, but they're also openly saying, hey, I don't know about fragrance. They want to learn. There's such a bigger appetite. And also online fragrance sales have been booming. So this just reminds me there's a huge opportunity there. I think Scentbird's really smart for having her.
Yes, I wasn't clear, but they're pre-recorded video classes.
Yeah,
and once you log in and
like a master class,
like a master class.
Yeah, like master class, which I love.
Fat Mascara.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jen. Yes, Masterclass is one of our favorite sponsors. I love Masterclass. So this
does really not at all compete with them.
No. Please still use our code. This is really cool. I feel like we're going to see more of this. Maybe some of them already exist. I don't know, but I feel like we're going to see more of this. And I just think it's smart.
Jo Malone's an amazing teacher, an educator, and speaker. So yeah. Ooh, I'm signing up. Done.
Very cool. Okay, everyone. This holiday season, you're going to give the gift of good advice. I mean, is that not priceless? You know who I like to get my good advice from? None other than RuPaul. The masterclass I watched with RuPaul still sits with me. I mean, wow, what a force. And you know who else was great? Chris Voss, power negotiator. Oh my gosh.
That's a great gift to give. Masterclass is meaningful for you and anyone on your list because both of you can learn from the best to become your best. Who doesn't want that? Whether you're watching Masterclass on TV, listening in audio mode, in the app, or on their site, the quality speaks for itself. It's like Masterclass instructors are your own personal mentors, and they help you reach the next level, like Jess and I did. Think about this. How much would it cost to take a one-on-one class from RuPaul? Like hundreds or thousands of dollars. With them, like hundreds of thousands.
$700.
It's possible. With a Masterclass annual membership, it's $10 a month. Memberships start at $120 a year for unlimited access to one-on-one classes with all 180 Masterclass instructors. You know who I'm loving or loved and still love? Brandon McMillan teaches dog training. He had this tip. It was so good. I taught Wolfgang how to stay by doing it in the corner of a room. So he couldn't run away in another direction.
That's smart.
And then once he learned it in the corner of the room, now he can do the stay command elsewhere. And it's all because of Brandon McMillan and Masterclass.
So this holiday season, you're going to give one annual membership and you're going to get one free at masterclass.com/fatmascara. Right now, you can get 2 memberships for the price of one at masterclass.com/fatmascara. Masterclass.com/fatmascara. Offer terms apply.
So the race is on to get the holiday gifts, am I right? Not for me. I've got it together this season. I'm doing all my holiday shopping at Quince. Quince.com is my go-to place for luxury essentials at affordable prices for everyone on my list, or let's be honest, probably just me this year. Quince offers a range of high-quality items with prices within reach. They've got 100% Mongolian cashmere sweaters that start at $50, washable silk tops and dresses, cotton sweaters. The best part is all Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. If you need a gift idea for someone, I have got you. Do what I did and get them the Australian shearling clog slippers. They are so warm, but dare I say also chic. They're giving Scandi Hugo lifestyle. Put these on, curl up next to a scented candle. You are in holiday mode. And best of all, they're under $50, but look and feel like those really pricey shearling booties. You know what I'm talking about. That's because Quince partners directly with top factories, so they cut out the cost of the middleman and pass the savings on to us. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. You know we love that. Get affordable luxury for everyone on your list with Quince. Go to quince.com/fatmascara for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/fatmascara to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/fatmascara. Okay, this holiday season, that's right, I'm saying holiday season yet again. We're giving the gift to our loved ones that makes them feel special and unique, just like the relationships we share with them. I'm giving everyone I care about Storyworth, well, actually everyone who hasn't already gotten Storyworth as a gift from me. Storyworth is an online service that helps you and your loved ones preserve precious memories and stories for years to come. It is a thoughtful and meaningful gift that connects you with those who matter most, right, Jess?
Yes, I love Storyworth. You guys know this. Every week, Storyworth emails your relative or friend a thought-provoking question of your choice from their vast pool of possible options. Every unique prompt asks questions you've never thought to ask, like, what's the bravest thing you've ever done in your life? Or, you know what? I love this one. One that they sent my mom was, what's a gift that meant a lot to you? And I learned about a gift that she received that I actually had never heard about, and it prompted a really wonderful discussion between the two of us. This is why I love Storyworth. It's such a good gift, guys. After 1 year, Storyworth will compile all of your loved ones' stories, including photos if you want, into a beautiful keepsake book that you'll be able to share and revisit for generations to come.
With Storyworth, Jess and I are giving those we love most a thoughtful, personal gift from the heart and preserving their memories and stories for years to come. Go to storyworth.com/mascara and save $10 on your first purchase. That's storyworth.com/mascara to save $10 on your first purchase. Okay, it is time to raise a wand. We're about to have Maria come on, but I'm going to tell you, I love you, fam. So many people have been sending me their lip balm recommendations. I'm still working my way through all of them. Maria had a great one. She's going to share it. But I decided to compile them all in a little shelf, with a quote from each listener about why they like this one. It was feeling very Zagat's, with the quote marks around it. I got a little creative here, guys. So I'm going to link to that on the episode recap, which is fatmascara.com/blog, but it's also in the episode notes. But I say keep them coming because this is such a personal thing. And I feel like we're all learning different ways to deal with the chapped lips and dry lips. So I'm keeping the homework alive. Also, I haven't yet found the perfect solution. And I bought a couple of the ones that you guys have suggested. So keep them coming. And let's hear from Maria, shall we?
Hi, Jess and Jen. This is Maria in South Florida. And even though it's still warm here because of all of the air conditioning, my lips are constantly dry. One of my besties gave me the CosRx Soothing Lip Balm. I absolutely love this with the tiny little spatula that you could apply. It's the sleeping mask that's overnight. Fabulous, feels fantastic to apply and to wear. In fact, I actually ran out of it and I still have to get more. So in its place, I've been using the La Roche-Posay Soothing Therapeutic Relief Cream. It's got multi-purpose Cicaplast Balm B5. I know, weird on the lips, but I did that these last 2-3 nights, and surprisingly, my lips were moisturized in the morning. And typically, that's the problem. I wake up with such dry, chapped lips, it's chapped throughout the day. So I recommend both if you want to give it a try. And I love your podcast. Thanks.
I want to try that one.
Yes.
CosRx. I wouldn't necessarily jump to that immediately, but now I know.
I know. I like that she got it from her bestie too. Yes, thank you. If you want to share, you want to help me, you want to help us, all of us, call us 646-481-8182 or email us a voice memo at info@fatmascara.com. How do you keep your lips hydrated? Which brings us to our Raise a Wand, which brings me to something I learned while you were away. I hung out with Lisa Eldridge, former Fat Mascara guest, episode 213, one of the classics.
Oh my God, that sounds so long ago.
Yeah. She was in town here in New York City she's like launching her line more in the United States now, but she also has just launched skincare. So she was presenting it to makeup artists and a couple of the media. But I told her about my chapped lip dilemma, among many other things. And she said, I should watch out for silicone. She said it can be very drying. It flashes off. The same reason it's good in a foundation, because it's sort of like then it's it's got a nice slip and then it evaporates. I didn't realize silicone evaporated. I thought of it as like an occlusive that was going to give me moisture. Not at all. She said lip products with silicone, you ever notice how if you use them, then you need them more and more? And it's that lip balm phenomenon.
That's interesting.
We've talked about a lot. Most regular lip balms with like waxes and petrolatum don't have silicone, so it doesn't quite apply to that classic thing that like you put on lip balm and you need it more. However, I looked and a particular lip oil that I had been using was very dimethicone heavy. And I was like, I wonder if that's what was drying out my lips.
I'm going to ask you offline which one that was.
So I will tell you offline. But a lot of the lip oils tend to have silicones. Yeah. And I mean, these are like basically, remember when they made lip gloss slipperier and everybody called it lip oil? That's what I'm talking about. So she has a lip gloss, though, that doesn't have any of that. The base of it, it's like the most moisturizing lip gloss I've ever tried. That's not what I'm raising a wand to, but it was like fabulous. I just tried it there. I didn't get to try it at home. Where's the thing I'm raising a wand to? I did. So I guess I'm going to go first. Come on, she says after I sat through her news. Where is it? I wanted to show it visually. Hold on. It's an eyeshadow.
Pretty.
I'm wearing eyeshadow.
You never wear eyeshadow.
I never wear eyeshadow. This is Lisa Eldridge's Liquid Lurex eyeshadow in Cressida.
That's pretty.
I know, I'm a Greek goddess. What can I say? I don't have much lid real estate, if you'll notice. My lid compared to Jess's lid, look at all that orbital space she has. Me, not so much. There's a product from Stila that looks like this that I've tried before, but that dries very foiled looking. Yeah. And it doesn't move around. This is easier to smear around so you can diffuse the shimmer a little.
Pretty.
And it's just giving me a glow. You see it? It's pearlescent.
I see it.
It's like a little liquid pearl, but it's not quite as flashy. I think that's what I don't like about some of these types of products. The liquid eyeshadows can be very metallic and foiled, which is totally cool. But considering the way my eyelid shape is, that's just going to be a big old mess. So this is just like a diffused pearl that just makes me feel like, look, she's awake.
Pretty. She's awake.
Even though her brows are like 4 millimeters lower than they were 10 years ago.
I don't know why you say that.
Because I look at pictures and they were up here and now they're down here. Anyway, I really like this eyeshadow and this line, guys. Jess, you experienced it in person when you were in London. You got to go.
Yes, I bought it.
I know you bought it. Wait, what did you end up buying? A lip product, right?
I brought the lipsticks in my bag right now. I have the lip liner at my desk. I got the matching. So I'll make this quick. I went to Liberty to poke around. Whenever I'm in London, I have to go to Liberty. It's the most amazing store in the world. And I go to the beauty floor. And I'm telling you, retail is not dead there. It was bumping. It was like packed. I was like, excuse me, sweating in my coat. Had to take off the coat.
Was her counter like one of the busier?
All the counters were busy.
Oh, okay.
But her counter was like 2 people deep. Like you had to wait to be helped. Am I talking about like Christmas 1991 Macy's or this is like crazy.
I mean, her line's amazing.
It was sick, okay? So I'm waiting. I'm like, you can't see what I'm doing. But I'm like, my chin is out trying to get a peek at the counter. And the girl was like, can I help you? And I was like, she was like, do you want to try something? She was like, you would look good salespeople. She was like, you would look good in Muse. And I was like, I'll try it. Jen has it. Like she got all the stuff for free. Like a dope who paid. That's it. Yeah, that's it. You have the liquid lipstick. She was showing me the velvet. Yeah. so Jen, you must have got quite a goodie bag. What else is in that goodie bag?
Not really. I took 3 samples with me after we did the preview. I would buy this. It's a gorgeous line.
No, I was happy to buy it. I'm just like, did you get the whole collection at your feet?
No. So just a liquid lipstick and the cleanser, which I can talk about another time. Okay, so you bought what color? You didn't buy Muse.
No, I tried it on and then I put it on and it looked pretty, but it was not like what I was hoping for. Mm-hmm. And then I asked for something else. I tried that. Again, like people were like knocking into me. That's how busy the store was. And I put it on. I was like, I like that. And the girl was like, oh yeah. She's like, that's the one. So I said, I'll take it. And then she goes, do you want the matching lip liner?
Of course you do.
I think I was just like, I want a treat for myself because I hadn't bought anything.
Why are you laughing? Of course you want the matching lip liner. So what color did you end up getting? What are you raising a wand to?
Inspire.
And what color is this?
Peachy. Like I don't have enough peachy pink lipsticks.
Oh, this is a new peachy pink.
It is because it has everything I have is
different.
No, because everything I have is a creamy, like a satiny creamy or creamy shiny. And I didn't want like a dead person kind of like matte.
And
like
what's this
Kylie Jenner kind of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm going to call it dead person matte, but I didn't want like a liquid lip.
Okay.
This is velvet. Did you see the velvet color she has? It's called like velvet.
Yeah, not the lip liner that you're holding.
Yeah, but the
lipstick.
It's like a velvet finish. Velvety suede like finish. And I don't see that finish with other people. All right, I'm raising a wand to the Lisa Eldridge True Velvet Lipstick in Velvet Intrigue. It's a very matte, velvety, no shine, but not like a dead matte lipstick. Velvet Intrigue is like
Come closer. I like the matte on this. Her velvet lipstick, it's velvet. I don't know how else to describe that texture. It's like weirdly powdery, and yet you can still mush your lips together and make a creamy feeling even though it's powdery finish, right?
It's very powdery. It's very 60s. And then I liked it so much, I even got the matching lip liner.
That's really pretty. Definitely a color I haven't seen on you before.
It's different. It's milkier.
How is it different?
It's milkier.
Milkier. Milky peachy pink.
Yeah, the other ones I have are more nude or they're more pink. This is different. It's in the same family, but it's definitely different. And the other liners I've used are more like nude, neutral. They're not a perfect match. This one deserved its own perfect match.
The lipstick, you wanted it to match exactly.
Uh-huh.
Look how good they are together. What's the texture on the lip liner?
Just creamy. It's nice. It's not...
It's creamy. Okay. Like a creamy pencil.
Uh-huh.
Raise a wand. That whole line, it's truly... raise a wandable. I mean, I didn't find a product I didn't like. Yeah, you look great. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Wow, raise a wand. We got through it. Keep the lip balms coming. Also, people are still giving us some magical and beauty brands with a soul, which Jess had asked about a while back. I think people are not caught up on their episodes, so I also want to hear about those. Those are great too. And get your beauty sleep because you got to get through, if you're an American, Thanksgiving weekend, and Lord knows what that means for you. Maybe it means a lot of family, a lot of travel. 10 hours with a jiggling casserole on your lap. Who knows? Like, we'll just put on the podcast. We are there with you. Well, we'll see you on Friday with a special interview.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
It's your reviews and feedback that help us make the podcast even better. Head over to iTunes to rate and review us, or email your thoughts to info@fatmascara.com.
We also want to answer your beauty questions and hear what products you love. To share a Raise a Wand product review or to ask a beauty question, email us at info@fatmascara.
If you send it as a voice memo file, we can even share your voice on the podcast. You can also do that by leaving us a voice message. Our phone number in the United States is 646-481-8182.
Thanks so much for listening.
Hey, it's Jen here. Listen, it's about to be the holiday season. Actually, it is the holiday season. And this is usually when I go into scrounging mode with food. You know what I mean? You're eating leftovers from a dinner party or cookies your stepson baked, or maybe that's just me. But this year, I'm keeping it together with Green Chef. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating clean. Do yourself a favor. Let Green Chef take the work out of eating clean this holiday season. They have chef-curated, nutritionist-approved recipes featuring fresh ingredients and nothing artificial. There's always great lean proteins. They have turkey, sockeye salmon, tilapia, barramundi. What other meal kit is giving you barramundi? And it's good fish too. I also love that they offset 100% of their delivery emissions, as well as 100% of the plastic in every one of their boxes. Last week here at the Sullivan household, we got very into the cozy season. They sent maple butternut squash risotto, which I made, delicious, and sriracha tamari beef bowls. Plus, I love that when you use Green Chef, you're reducing your food waste by up to 23% versus grocery shopping. For Green Chef's best deal of the year, get $250 off with the code FATMASCARA250 at greenchef.com/FatMascara250. I'm going to say that again. You go to greenchef.com/FatMascara250. FatMascara250 is the code. You're going to get $250 off your order. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well.